What's up, guys? We are back and working on the what was the Powerstroke swap. It's been a little while. I don't know if you've followed along or anything, but we made it over to the truck show in this and made it partially home before the 7.3 decided it didn't want to be a part of the party anymore. So we'll show you some of the videos from that right now. We made it to the NoBS Truck Show. We didn't get much video there. This thing made it all the way and we're on our way home about an hour away. And vented the block. Wasn't hot. Was, just going normal. And it just sent a freaking rod right out the block.
Rodney wanted to come play.
So, we just decided to go look at where we blew the motor and see if we could find shrapnel. And we did. We found legit shrapnel on the side of the road. This is right where we blew, and we drove all the way up and to that next corner. Yeah, that's the bottom of the block. Like the machined part. And yeah, we drove, what, a solid half mile?
Yeah, that's decent.
We really started to lose power like right here. We knew it was screwed, and you could hear the motor just like completely pissed, but it went downhill fast from here. In the meantime, if anybody here has listened to our podcast, which if you haven't, you should, it's the NoBS Truckery podcast. I've talked a lot about wanting to put Duramax in one of these for years. So I know somebody already has done it. I think that this is going to turn out a little bit different with everything actually working, but after the 7.3 blew, we decided that it was, not going to put another 7.3 in, actually going to do the Duramax swap. So we'll take a look here. This is getting an 06 LBZ Duramax with a 6-speed Allison. And right now it's just sitting in here for mock-up purposes. The engine's going to get rebuilt, go off to the machine shop. But we gotta do motor mounts and transmission mounts first. That way, once we have a new engine, it just, bolts right in. But some of the cool things about this, I know it's not going to be the most popular swap, but we are going to develop the different conversion parts in case this is something that other people want to do, because I don't think it's actually going to be that difficult. The power steering pump is on the same side as the Ford, and the factory power steering line practically reaches the hydro booster. The AC compressor is on the same side as the Ford. The only real difference is the air intake, instead of being on the driver's side, is now going to be on the passenger side. So we gotta, change up some battery locations and whatnot, but that's pretty easy. We'll probably just take the opportunity to design a dual battery tray for this side or something along those lines. Haven't decided yet, but yeah, the engine on this is going to get fully rebuilt. The transmission is going to get redone. Transfer case is going to get redone. And The plan is to make this like a complete turnkey truck where all the factory gauges work, all of the cruise control, tow haul, wait to start light, everything, AC, it all works like it, came this way. And I think it's going to be a really nice truck. I love these Duramaxes. They run so good. And I love the 6-speed Allison is just hard to beat. And having that in one of the greatest body style trucks ever is going to be pretty fun. So we will keep you updated on this as it goes. Okay, so if we look under the truck here, you can see right now we've got the transmission mocked up. It's just, bolted to the engine, and it's sitting on the factory transmission crossmember in the factory location with a Ford transmission mount that obviously doesn't fit, but before modifying the crossmember, we just want to get it test fitted. Well, it's hard to see, but the clearance around the engine and the transmission is all fits perfectly. The oil filter is a similar location to a 7.3, except just pointing back instead of, down. This is the Ford transmission shift cable, and it slides right on to the Allison. So we just need to make a bracket for the other end of it and get that squared away. Let's see, the exhaust over here has plenty of room. It's basically the same, and it's hard to get the camera up there, but the clearance between the downpipe and the firewall is better than it is with a 7.3. So all in all, trickiest part's going to be doing the motor mounts, but it's coming together quite nicely, or it's starting out nicely. We can come back around to the front. I mean, as far as clearance over here goes, it's hard to see with the camera, but firewall clearance, there's plenty of room. We're going to do a 3-inch downpipe back there. Had to remove the factory fuel filter from the Duramax because it was in the way, and put a little bit of a bend in the dipstick tube just to get it out of the way of the accumulator. And that's about it. The plan is we're going to make motor mount bushing, or motor mount adapters essentially, that will bolt to the Duramax block and then to the 7.3 Powerstroke engine mount bushings in the frame, so that hopefully, there's no need for, aside from that, that one part to go from the engine to the bushing, and the transmission crossmember parts, we won't have to, you'll be able to use stock 7.3 bushings and frame plates and all of that. So all in all, I'm really excited to see how this goes. We're going to keep you guys updated as we go along in the process, but the plan is to hopefully have this thing running by summertime. We'll see if that happens, but I think it will. And I hope you guys like this video. We're going to do hopefully lots of different progress videos on this swap. And for all you Chevy guys that think this is blasphemy, well, it's just going to be fun. And all the Ford guys that think it's a Chevy engine, it's actually an Isuzu. Just like how a Cummins is a Cummins, and until the 6.7, Powerstroke was international. So it's really no different than having an international motor or a Cummins. This one's just an Isuzu. But follow along. if you can like, comment, subscribe, tell us what you want to see, that'd be awesome. And if anybody is interested in doing this on their own truck, we are going to be developing the parts to do it. Obviously, there is almost no market for it yet, but maybe we can make one. And so if you're interested in doing a similar swap, let us know. Obviously, the conversion parts will not be ready until this truck is finished. So it'll be, probably about this upcoming summer of 2024. But that's not too bad. So thanks for watching.